heart and soul say yes. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Real Deal Clips Bahamas Sunday edition. You can now follow me on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok at Real Deal Clips Bahamas. In this edition, we'll be leaving the four walls of the sanctuary and going to the barber shop. This morning's sermon is called, Will You Sell Your Birthright? Good morning, my brothers and my sisters. Follow me carefully. Genesis chapter 25, reading verses 29 to verses 34. And Jacob sowed pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, Feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. And Jacob said, Sell me this day thy birthright. Verse 32. And Esau said, Behold, I am at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do to me? And Jacob said, Swear to me this day. And he sware unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils, and he did eat and drink, and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. Esau was a cunning hunter. It literally translates into one who knows hunting. It means that he is an experienced professional rather than just someone with a hobby. But yet, he became the hunted. Did he not see the signs? The phrase man of the field means it signifies a wild, uncultivated person who lives outside the structured camp. Now, Jacob was tent bound and civilized. Esau was a man of the wilderness. Esau is often affiliated with an individual that is restless in nature. Esau don't like structure. He hates structure. Thus, he's referred to as a man of the wilderness. God is attempting to bring structure to Esau. Esau is the firstborn. God is attempting to bring to every Bahamian citizen structure. Will we submit to the mighty hand of God? See, the Citizens Sovereign Wealth Fund legislation, it's a structure. It's a structure that will produce a culture. It is a culture of brotherly love. In fact, if you are now presently a part of the Stop the Steal WhatsApp group, you would have discovered that we are setting structure in place even in the WhatsApp group. Structure. The one thing that's our Achilles heel, it's a weakness. God says, submit to the structure. The legislation, one legislation, one solution. It is a divine plan to bring every Bahamian citizen in for safety. Not just those of us that are living, but those yet unborn. But if we gonna come, we have to come on God's terms. The requirement is this: we must forsake every political color, every political party, and we must cleave to our citizenship. You gotta choose ye whom you will serve this day. Will you continue to serve at the feet of these political parties, or will you choose to follow the plan of God? Will you, Esau, sell your birthright? Will you allow your political appetite to deceive you and give up something that is eternally more valuable than a meal? We are in the midst of a 50 plus year case study. Look around you in the country. Look around. Look around real good. Don't just look now. I want you to listen to what you hear around you. Listen attentively. What is the atmosphere in the country? You have trusted Bahamian citizens. You have trusted these politicians for 50 plus years. And look at what it has gotten you. Look at what the conditions are in the country. This case study started over 50 years ago, and it will conclude in this year, 2026. Either we gonna submit to God, come into the ark of safety, which is pushing through the legislation, or we gonna perish. Prime Minister Davis, what say you?
Hurricane Dorian in 2019 was one of the most powerful ever recorded.
It's worrying for me because our islands are being swallowed up right now by rising sea levels, and it has to stop. If we're lucky, we may become refugees. If we are not lucky, we'll be swallowed up with the rising sea levels or wiped away by the more and more intense storms.
Now, this demand that said that, yet he stole $20.1 billion in carbon credits money that was supposed to be for the safety net of every Bahamian citizen, those living and yet unborn. This was the agreement he made with the UNFCCC, United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, where it expressly says the money belongs to the Bahamian citizen. It's the same law that he repealed. Yeah, the same one he say he was constraining when he was running the first time. Yeah, he strengthened it. That's the one he repealed. He lied to us. Either we gonna submit to God, come into the ark of safety, which is pushing through the legislation, or we gonna perish. We gonna perish. Because as I speak, war is going on in the Middle East. Inflation is gonna go through the roof. Yet still, many of us hollering behind these political parties. We have them for idols and gods when they are just mere men. We are emotionally driven. Why do you think Esau found himself in that position? He allowed his emotions, his appetite to get the better part of him. And as a result, he forfeit his birthright. Will the Bahamian citizen continue to follow these political parties? And all of them now, all of them, from the PLP to the F&M, and even to the newly formed COI, because they are no better.